Hey guys, Brix here, back for another Lego video. And I know I did MOCs last week, but this week I made an Among Us mock. Now, if you don't know what Among Us is, it's kind of the big game of the moment, taking the world by storm and all that stuff. So I built two of the characters and then a dead body here. So let's get straight into this video and show you some of the details. So here we have a hat stand, and if you play Among Us you would know that you can give your characters hats and things like that, and I also included some pets like the brain slug and the UFO and the mini crewmate. So I did a vent here, as you can see there's a vent, and if you don't know Among Us, imposters can jump into vents and run away. Now I have Green here. He's just seen Red kill the blue guy, so he's doing the emergency meeting. But anyway, let's have a look at some of the hats and pets that I've included in this mock. So here we have the crewmate. You can see he's got his air tank, and I put a jumper plate on his head so you can just put the hats on whenever you want. And as you can see, I've used a lot of pieces, which so you can put flats on the side, so I could add more of a 3D effect. Instead of him just being flat on the side, I put these on the side, just, so he can be a bit more 3D. Now, let's just take a look at some of the hats. Actually, no, first I'll show the pets. So we have here the brain slug, and I've tried to do it to scale. So this is the brain slug, which is kind of like the alien. As you can see, I used a lot of slopes, and then I also have the UFO, which was pretty easy build, only 3 pieces. And then the final pet we have is the mini crewmate, and I did a strange way of building the head, because I actually built it bottom up, and I used one of these and put it sideways. So I just thought that looked better, and that's all for the pets. So let's look at some of the hats. So on to the hats here. So first of all, I did the signature plant that you can put on their head, and I just used a simple flower piece for that. And since I included the mini crewmate as a pet, I thought I've got to include another mini crewmate for the hat, so I can complete the gang. And then you can have all these crewmates, and it's a very simple build with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces, so less than 10 pieces, and that's probably one of my favourites. Next up we have one of the Halloween exclusive ones. I did the mohawk. You might not be able to tell on camera, so let's just do this. It is actually dark green and blue with the pink at the top, and I think that one looks really cool. Well, after that one I decided I would do the plunger. So it's just a simple 2-piece build with the dome and then a brown stick piece, and then that just fits on there, and I thought that would be a pretty funny one. On the subject of toilets, I also did toilet paper, and I think the toilet paper is definitely the simplest build. It's just a few pieces and they're all cylinders, and then I did the jumper circle plate to represent the hole in it, and then over here we have the devil horns. These come in two, obviously because they're the horns, and you put them on either side, and you have your crewmate with devil horns. I also did the banana. The banana is a fairly simple build. It's just 3 pieces, and I think it turned out really well. I also, on the subject of food, made an egg. Simple 2-piece build. It just goes on and it looks pretty cool. I've done the flower as well that you can put on your character. You can actually move that to the left a bit. There we go. I think this is the one that I've done the least well on, but I still think it does look pretty cool. And the second to last hat is the lever, and obviously it's just that one lever piece. And then if you've played some of the other maps, you know this is a snowman mini crewmate, and I used this pillow printed piece. Considering we were using all white pieces, I thought you wouldn't really be able to put a white tile on more white pieces and it wouldn't really look like a visor. So when I found this pillow piece from an old SpongeBob set, it was perfect. And then I just used some slopes to make it look more like the snow. Now that's all my hats. I also did include arms. So then now let's have a look at those. Here we have a knife, and you can just put that on the side, and there you have your imposter with his knife. And then the other one I've done was him with a gun. So there you have your imposter with a gun. Now let's take a closer look at the overall build of this set. So here you can see we have the overall build, and I added a brick separator just so we could remove the hats easier. I added like some cogs and things because I thought it would match some of the maps and style of the overall game. And here there is some compartments with clear red studs. This may seem kind of dark, but it's meant to be blood, so if you want to make some kind of scene with it, you can add some just to make it look like he's just been killed by the imposter. It's a simple build. I just put supports up here, and then I got some of the triangular wing pieces from some space shuttles and things, and then on the back you can just see here we have all the hats. This is the devil horns, by the way. They're just on top of each other. And now I guess we can take a look at the dead body and the green character. So here's the dead body. It's a pretty simple build, same rough style as the bottom half of both of my other crewmates. And then we have the bone here, and then the red like is in the game. And something else that I've done is I've used one of these hinges just so when you put him on the build, instead of having to balance him, you can actually place him down and use the hinge, so then he doesn't move. And I thought that would just be a good feature. And then here we have the green character. Now green is my favourite colour, so obviously I had to make a green. And this guy, he's just reporting the meeting here with his extremely long arm. There's the emergency meeting button, and then he has the same build as red. Now I think that's basically it for this video. So thanks for watching Glitch Bricks. See you next week for another great video. And don't forget to like, subscribe and slap that notification bell so you don't miss any future content.